So if you haven't seen yet, GTA 6 is being confirmed by Rockstar Games. Now, we all knew that Rockstar was already developing the game for a while, with all the job listings and all that sort of stuff, but now we have true confirmation that they are actually making it. And with this announcement, I predict that the coming months we're going to see a teaser and all that sort of stuff for the game. Now, we don't know anything about the game, but it's safe to assume it's in Vice City. Vice City is the only GTA area that hasn't got a HD version in Britain, but obviously, if they made GTA based on Britain, it will probably be taken off store shelves. So yeah, it's most likely in Vice City. Anyway, with the announcement of GTA 6, I've written down the top 6, I've written down dot points of the top 6 things that I want to see in GTA 6. First one being more GTA 4 type physics. So in GTA 4, there was a lot more impact with the things you did. So if you shot an NPC, they would actually kind of move back and like cover their, like try to hold the bullet wound or drop their gun or whatever. I want to see more of that. That sort of ragdolling in GTA 5 is sorely needed. Yes, there is ragdolling, but the euphoria ragdolling is only present once they're like hit by a car or explosion, not when they're shot. When they shot, they just take the bullet like a champ for some reason. And not just ragdolling either, also water physics, falling downstairs, pushing people, over the top physics is what made GTA 4 fun. Pushing people into trains, downstairs and stuff, that was awesome. I miss doing that. Number 2 I want to see in GTA 6 is better on foot mobility. So GTA 4, you had like pretty much parkour. You could scale walls and pull yourself up. You could shimmy across walls with your hands. You could roll from high heights to negate fall damage. You could jump gaps without triggering ragdolling. It was just way better on foot mobility with that game. The reason why I think is because obviously being based on New York, it's a lot more vertical, but that shouldn't be an excuse to remove it from GTA 5. So I hope GTA 6 brings back some of that parkour, as you would say, type things with rolling, shimmying across walls and that, because it allows more exploration and makes it way easier to be on foot. I don't know, GTA 5, there's some walls you just can't jump and it looks like you can jump them. There's some gaps you can't jump because you ragdoll, and yeah, it's just very restrictive, the GTA 5 system, compared to GTA 4 or even GTA San Andreas. Number 3 I would like to see is a deeper story than 5. I'm referencing more like San Andreas, GTA 4, you know, those stories were so in-depth and long that felt like you were actually the character, you were actually a part of that story, or more so than GTA 5, where it's probably because of the free character thing, but it's more like you don't feel like you're in the story, you feel like you're just a spectator. It's hard to explain. It's just not as deep as GTA 4 or GTA San Andreas was. It's very kind of, how would I put it, skimmed over. Obviously, free characters, there's triple the narratives to keep in line, but they could have easily made the story a little bit longer. I find GTA 5 story a bit short. That wouldn't be a bad thing if they actually released story mode DLC like they said they would. Just, we need a deeper story, we need a longer story, we need a story that actually puts us in the front seat of the character or character's narrative or plot point or whatever. So here are the more funner things I want to see in GTA 6. So number 4, more in-depth customization. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen the reboot Saints Row, which isn't really a Saints Row, it's a piece of shit. But one thing that Saints Row will always have on top of GTA, no matter how shit it is customization. You can have any shirt you want, tucked into the right, tucked into the left, hanging over the back. Buy a hat, you want the hat back, you want the hat 45 degrees backwards, you want the hat off by 20 degrees in the front, you can do that. You can change logos, so much customization with just the clothing, okay? GTA 6, I hope to see more customization options, so you can tuck, like, you know, tucking in shirts, untucking shirts, button, unbutton, logos, colors, and also not just with clothes. I want to see deeper car customization, kind of like Need for Speed, where you had specific car builds like a raid kit or a road kit or whatever. That would be a mad idea to add into the new GTA. Different kits, off-road kit, on-road kit, racing kit, and then a weaponized kit too, and gun customization in depth, which is kinda in gun running already in all the other online DLC, but not in story mode. So different barrels, stocks, scopes, all that needs to be in the story mode. Pretty much all the online customization needs to be put in GTA 6. And house customization, similar to online as well. Online, you can change the wallpapers, floor colors, gun lockers, you can change all these things. Make it even more so, similar to Saints Row. You can literally just step in your house, change furniture around, all that. It would be perfect, and it'll be even more of a reason to stay in the single player more than the online, depending how the online is in GTA 6. So number 5 is also semi-connected to the in-depth customization. I want to see more in-depth businesses similar to online businesses. So, you know, the businesses and properties in the single player are kind of just in the background. You can sometimes get a mission for him, like you have to stop a guy that stole money or whatever, but that's about it. I would like to see more in-depth businesses. You can walk into the business, get a bonus for checking up on your business and stuff. You can change the logos and all that. It's like GTA Online businesses, because the single player businesses of GTA 5, just don't cut it. They're too simplistic. So number 6, this is going to be probably the most, depending if you're a fanboy or not, the most irritating thing that I'm going to say. But keep the GTA 6 online if it isn't a part of the GTA Online, which I think will happen. GTA 5 will be the legacy online, and then GTA 6 will be modern online. You have 2 separate. Keep the GTA 6 currency a single currency. No secondary premium currency. That's one thing that GTA Online will always have above Red Dead Online, no matter what, is that there's no premium currency. So you can actually earn as much as you can, as quickly as you can, or as you possibly can. Rather than Red Dead, where you have a limit of how many gold bars you can make with daily objectives and all that sort of thing. Although it causes prices to increase online and makes things near impossible, or not near impossible, but harder to get online unless you already have key businesses or key things. One currency is just way simpler, and the player doesn't feel like they need to buy premium currency or whatever. So not only will make people happy that, you know, it's still one currency, it will also make people feel like they're working towards something, rather than, okay, I'm going to do this today, then tomorrow I'm going to do whatever objectives come up tomorrow. Instead of making it a day job, you can get all that stuff in one day, just like a really long day, then boom, you have most of the things that you wanted. So I don't know what the pricing is going to be like in GTA 6, but if it's all with one currency, and it's not insanely high, because again, there's no point making it one currency if everything's going to be insanely high where you can't get it through normal gameplay, which I don't think they're going to do with the online component of the game, because they're just going to shoot themselves in the foot and people are just going to stay on GTA 5 online. Just keep it one currency. It keeps it simple, keeps people playing longer, so they can earn, and yeah, it's better than logging in and out every day just to get the secondary currency. You want people to stay in the game, and we want to feel like we're heading towards something we're working for, whether that be a business or a property or a car or whatever. The bonus 7th thing I just thought of right now, to add more quirky activities. Not even silly activities, just more interactive activities to do, rather than like triathlon or parachuting or generic street racing. We want to see more miscellaneous activities like RC racing. You know, in real life, RC racing is pretty fucking in-depth. We would like to see that transfer into an activity, more in-depth street racing similar to Tuner Update. NASCAR racing, maybe like a paintball activity. You got like a death match in single player, but obviously it's not fair. It's like a paintball reskin of real guns and stuff. Actually, that would be so much fun now that I think about it. A paintball activity. Deathmatch in single player. That would be fucking bomb as fuck. And make it co-op. Oh my god, bro. You need to add more miscellaneous fun activities. GTA 5 is sorely missing that in single player. The only kind of fun activities is the strangers, and that's about it. Everything else is kind of, yeah, towing, yeah, I could do that. Or tennis, who wants to do tennis? Golf? But if you add more cool activities like that, especially that paintball idea, I just came up with that right now. That would be fucking awesome if you could do the paintball idea, especially if it's in Vice City. There's no way there is not a paintball activity if this is based in Vice City. Pretty much everyone in Florida loves paintball. That's all the things I want to see in GTA 6. If there's anything else you want to see in GTA 6, comment down below. And comment down below what you think of the new GTA 6 being announced and what you think it's going to be like. I'm really interested to see what other ideas and what your guys' theories are of what GTA 6 is going to be, or what you would like to see in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.